On this planet Earth, home to great athletes, creative innovators, talented musicians, and much more. It is also home to normal people like me and you. Yes, you. I'm talking to you. We both have something in common. We are both humans. But have you wondered how we humans came about? First, let's talk about evolution. What is evolution? Evolution is the process by which different types of organisms grow and develop over successive generations from previous generations. This is due to the change in genetic material caused by mutations, and this will affect how the genes are expressed. A piece of important information to take note is that evolution does not change the specific individual, but only changes the growth and development that was inherited. Now we get that out of the way, let's go back in time. And I'm not talking about going back to our great-grandmother's time. I'm talking about going back in time 55 million years ago, where human evolution started. The first primates who walked the earth evolved 55 million years ago. Then, around 86 million years ago, the first gorillas started evolving, which separated the chimp and the human lineages. The human lineage includes species such as Australopithecus afarensis, Homo habilis, Homo erectus, Homo neanderthalensis, and us, Homo sapiens. We are now the only surviving human species, or hominini, which first evolved in Africa about 315,000 years ago. The question you must be thinking is, in what way did humans evolve? About 4 million years ago, early humans developed the ability to walk on two legs. Over the course of time, humans developed attributes such as creation and usage of tools, better language capacity, and having an increased brain size with much more complex mechanisms, which later on helped with the invention of agriculture and led to the first civilizations that began 12,000 years ago. How do we know that evolution occurred? Evidence of evolution is helped through finding early human fossils and archaeological remains such as bones, tools, footprints, evidence of hearth, or butchery marks on animal bones. Discovering these are important as it can help scientists study the physical appearance of early humans and how it changed over generations. Fossils discovered prove that early humans settled in Africa between 2 to 6 million years ago, but migrated into places such as Asia between 1.8 to 2 million years ago, and Europe between 1 to 1.5 million years ago. Much more modern human species first migrated to Australia 60,000 years ago and America 30,000 years ago. What is the difference in physical features between earlier Homo sapiens and modern Homo sapiens? Earlier Homo sapiens had short, slim trunks and long limbs for enhancing the cooling of the body in tropical regions. When they migrated to cooler areas, their bodies were more heavily built to help in retaining heat. Comparing with modern Homo sapiens, earlier Homo sapiens had slightly larger brains at around 1,500 cubic centimeter. Their skull was wide at the top, contained bigger teeth than modern Homo sapiens. Lastly, they contain thick and strong limb bones. Now, let's move on to modern Homo sapiens, that's us. The average height for modern Homo sapiens is at an average of about 160 cm for females and 175 cm for males. Modern Homo sapiens also have an average brain size of about 1,350 cubic centimeters, with skulls having a short foundation and a high brain case. We also have protruding chins. Lastly, compared to the earlier Homo sapiens, we have smaller teeth and thinner and weaker limb bones. Looking back from the first time humans evolved to this day, a lot has changed. Human evolution is still occurring now to this day. Who knows what change will happen to us in 1,000 years or more? When will our human species be extinct? It could be tomorrow or in a million years. I guess you have to live to find out more, right?